Hello, Facebook land. I have had all sorts of interesting tech things today, but anyway, I thought I'd come on in my gym gear and just do a bit more, just talk a little bit more about the post I put out today about two paths. I call these conversations with the soul. You're going to see I'm rebranding a little bit at the moment. And basically, the post today was talking about the fact there are at least always two paths in life, one of which is kind of the easy, accessible, flat path. And the second path is the kind of the harder path, the steeper path, the more difficult path, the more daunting path, maybe. And you know what? Then there's not a right or a wrong path to take as such, because I was having a conversation with some of the coaches that I train recently, and what I found was that they were putting a lot of stuff in their way. Really, they actually knew what to do. They had everything they needed in front of them. They had self belief in who they were as a coach. They had clarity about their business. They had amazing skill. They knew how to create clients. So then it's like, why are you putting stuff in the way? Like the easy path is there. Just take it. Just walk forward and take the path. Like you don't have to make it difficult for yourself anymore. Even if things have been difficult in the past, you don't need to put difficult stuff in front of you right now. So that's a lesson in life, right? Sometimes we just need to keep moving forward. I think definitely when I'm coaching businesses, it's just like just keep doing what you're doing, keep doing it, just do more of it, or do it in a different way, or apply it to a slightly different product or service. Just keep doing it, keep going. Don't keep looking for something new all the time, or don't try and make it difficult for yourself. So just if that path's available, just take it. I think most of us in life just don't do stuff that is available to us and comes easy. The second part's an interesting one. So, like, I think if we need to have a shift in consciousness or change the paradigm, we need to fundamentally address like who we are. Fundamentally, comes back to we can play as much as we like with strategy and doing things differently, and that can also be involved being coached sometimes as well. But fundamentally, we have to address who we are. And what I found, if I'm being honest, is that the major shifts in who I am, which I'm in a current one, which is my third one, I would say, has been handed to me wrapped in an interesting package. And in my case, that package in all three cases has been relationship. And looking at my own patterns in terms of, who I am, how I show up as a person, I regularly get very lovely comments on Facebook about who I am as a person. I guess it's not accidental. I've obviously impacted people in a way, and I'm deeply appreciative of getting that feedback. But equally, the people that probably suffer the most from our old patterns and stuff that we carry with us through life, um, minor or major trauma, if you like, those are generally our really close loved ones. Um, and you know what? It's okay to make mistakes as long as you can recognize the mistakes and fundamentally look to shift who you are as a person. That's the hard path, right? That's the hard path of, for me, actually, the hard path has never really been taking ownership, but something I just find is a natural thing that I want to do. Sometimes I'll take it too far and beat myself up a little bit with it. Um, the hard path is ownership, and then the next bit is then, okay, well, what do I need to change, or what do I need to let go of? What do I need to dissolve? What's the what's the fear or the inadequacy or the lack of the scarcity that I'm buying into, that's where I'm repeating these patterns and that people around me are suffering because of it, basically. Now that's a much more interesting journey because first of all, it has to be about you. It has to be about you and your journey. Like, if you, as I tend to, being a bloke, go out and try and fix it too early, that can become problematic because I haven't been asked to fix stuff. The person I need to work on first is myself, and then deal with the impatience of, now that I feel like resolved some things, I want to go back and make amends. Well, do you know what? Patience, my friend. So that can be the harder part. The advantage of the easier path is often it's obvious what the outcomes are, and it's like, okay, I know what I'm going to get from going down that path. Because the harder path is like, it is a journey of trust. and it's a journey of like just knowing it's a good path to take. It's a journey of love fundamentally. So it's a journey of love for yourself, and it's a journey of love for others too. And sometimes others are not ready for that, for where you're going and where you're at, and that's okay because it's still the right path. Um, yeah, trust on the harder path because you don't necessarily can't always see the reward straight away. But I can tell you now, it is worth it because, yeah, quite frankly, I got my arse handed to me in my first divorce, and came came out a much more aware, much happier person because of it. Second significant relationship breakup, yeah, really came back to, more of who I am. I think the third one's been very much like, do you know what? I don't have to do it all by myself. I don't have to fight and prove myself all the time. And equally, I have to take ownership of what the consequences are when I do try and carry everything on my back. And the kind of the grumpiness, the depression, the anger that comes with that. Um, yeah, just communicate better, basically. Be you. So that's my thoughts on two paths. More to follow. Speak to you soon. Liberate your soul. Bye for now.